And there's our problems.
Welcome to TNT Homesteading. Join us as we continue to expand our off-grid life here on our 10 acres in eastern Oklahoma.
Hey all, welcome to TNT Homesteading. This is Terry. So it is November, early November, the 4th, I believe. And we've got a problem with our solar panels. As you may be able to hear in the background, the generator's running. My problem is trees. I've got way too much shade on my solar panels to be making great electricity. So as you can see, I have 4 panels with no shade on them, and that's really affecting power generation. We're planning to add some more panels, mainly for summer. We just have so many trees around here, it's causing problems. Normally this hasn't been an issue, but since redoing the roof on the cabin, we got rid of the fireplace in there. And so we're heating the cabin with the mini split. And while it doesn't use that much electricity, it uses more than we're getting right now. So after several days, I got to run the generator for a little bit. At least that's what it's looking like at the moment. And there's our problems. These trees, now that the sun has dropped, are just in the way. So I'm going to have to do something with those. I priced getting rid of, or having 2 dropped, and it was going to be almost $1,000. I think it was $1,000. Another tree was going to be about $800. Yeah, I don't really want to do that. So we're going to see what I can do, but not right now. In the meantime, I'm just going to have to keep an eye on the generation and run the generator every so often. Now, it will get better once some more of these leaves fall off the trees because a lot more sunlight gets in. But until that happens, we have a lot of shade. I will be also adding some more panels. I may add them to the top of the shed there and catch early morning sun. But in the spring, I don't know, or in the winter, I really don't know how much that's going to help. So that's sort of what we're dealing with right now. We haven't had this problem in years past because we haven't used that much electricity during the winter time, but we are at the moment. So trying something new. Dropping trees will help, but I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or 10 trees that need to come down. 11, 12, maybe more. But we're getting there. It's all a learning process, and that's what we said when we started this whole plan. Was it's a process. This clearing that I have here, we made chainsaw and dropped trees because there was no clearing at all, and it is what it is. Now, I do have a problem with the generator. If you watched the video when I did some maintenance on it this fall, the start button, the electronic start button, is not working. I have to pull start it, which is fine for me, but my wife can't do that, and so I want to be able to get that situated so she can start it if needed and I'm not around. For the most part, it's just a matter of keep a close eye on it. But, you know, there's always a chance it needs to be ran when I'm not around. So solar power wise, that's what's going on. For the most part, things are going well, but all this shade from these trees is just causing a lot of grief. And I'd love to just cut them down right there, but depending on where they fall, they might fall on the solar panels or on the Fort Knox garden or on my blackberry bushes or on the compost pile or on the woodshed. A couple of them could even fall on the storage building right there, like those. So I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with that. and I'm not quite sure what that is. Anyway, y'all, I just wanted to give you a quick little update about what's going on, and since I had the generator running, I figured, you know, let me share what's going on. It's not always everything's just not always perfect. Though sometimes that's all people want to show you is how everything is working just great. It's not, but it's not bad anyway. Anyway, y'all, thanks for watching. God bless. We'll see you on the next video. Bye.